It is high noon on December 8, 2010, in the Wednesday edition of the Daily Journal is Upon the Streets. Mike Frey with Nicole Leonhardt. And upon page 1 today, Nicole, a very neat story about some former high school classmates out in Moments, Rita Kurtenbach and Larry Hustept. They were classmates in Moments in 1934, had lost touch with each other, and 75 years later, they have been reunited. They live together at the Bradley Royale Assisted Living Center now. So just a really neat story.
That is a really neat story. I was talking to Emily, who worked on the story, and she was saying they just do everything together now, play games and all that. So a really nice reunion for them both.
Again, that story by Emily Zolzin, you can read it on page 81. Another nice, happy ending story coming out today. Nicole, remember the horses that were homeless in Grant Park? Homeless no longer. Joe Rodewald of Wilmington went over and fetched them yesterday, brought him over to his farm, and now those horses live with a group of cattle, horses, and a small herd of elk.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got some elk on his farm. Pretty cool, huh?
Very cool. That's great. It's so cold, except for it's going to be getting a little bit warmer, but at least they have a home. But Dennis Yohnka has the forecast.
Hi, this is Dennis Yohnka, your warm and indoor weatherman today. I think I've got some good news. Today's high is only going to get to 23 and the low was 9 this morning. But tomorrow it's going to get a little better. It's going to be a high of 30 and a low of 26. And Friday, well, it might break that freezing mark. Maybe a high of 38 and a low of 26. Let me explain with the help of my little cartoonist from Shabans. He sent me this. You see, what we have here up north and out west and down south and back east, I asked him if we could have a map. That's what I got. He is suggesting that there is a cold front that's coming here from the north and west. And well, that's what a cold front looks like at my house. And it's coming through like that, and it's almost done. So we're headed for a little bit better weather. And we're headed back to the newsroom.
Nicole, we are back, and today is the 30th anniversary of the assassination of John Lennon, shot in the streets of New York City on December 8, 1980. I can remember where I was exactly. I was watching Monday Night Football that night. Not quite 18 years old, and Howard Cosell informed me of Lennon's passing. Where were you that night?
I was not born yet.
That's right. It seems like yesterday to me, but I guess that wouldn't be the case with you. However, Nicole came up with a good idea of let's rank them based on Lennon's death, and this is what it is. Name the top 3 bands, performers you would like to see if possible, but you can no longer because they're no longer around. Okay, good idea. You ready to go? Why don't you go first? 3 through 1.
I am ready to go. Number 3 would be the Talking Heads, because I'm holding out hope that one day they will get back together. Number 2, the Beatles, love them, wish they were back, not a possibility. And number 1 would be Mr. Frank Zappa.
And the Mothers of Invention.
Yes.
Yep, you're going to see the young Zappa Dweezil this weekend, aren't you?
I am. I'm going to go see him at the Congress, but it's not the same. He's not his dad.
Okay. Well, here's my 3, and it involves somewhat of a tale of woe, missed opportunities. Let's start. Number 3, Johnny Cash. However, in the late 90s, I had an opportunity to go see him up at the House of Blues in Chicago. I chose to come to work that day here that particular Saturday because I thought whatever work assignment I had that day was more important than seeing Johnny Cash. Can you say fool? Can you say downright idiot? Come on, I got vacation time. What was I thinking of that night, Nicole?
Vacation time, sick days, really? You missed Johnny Cash?
I missed Johnny Cash, and now, as you know, I'll never get a chance to see him. Number 2, I'll go with the Beatles also. Of course, they quit playing live in 1966 when I was only 3, so the opportunities were limited, but certainly would have been great to see them. And number 1 involves another near miss. That would be the legendary Led Zeppelin. And had a ticket to see Zeppelin in 1980. They were going on their first tour in 3 years, supposed to play the Chicago Stadium. Well, John Bonham died during a recording session one night. The band broke up. No chance to ever see Zeppelin. So that was definitely a missed opportunity. How long? I get the DVD, How the West Was Won. It's some of their great concert footage. That's as close as I'll ever get now.
Rough. Very rough.
Life is rough, okay, and I don't know if this was a rough version of the News at Noon, but I do know it is now open. You can subscribe to the Daily Journal by calling 815-937-3322. You can also pick it up at the newsstands. And so until tomorrow,
stay informed and listen to some John Lennon today.